Hey, I'm back. Come on back for a few minutes. Hey, how are you? God say, how you been? Y'all, I'm back. I had to answer the other call. But I'm trying to... I don't know if y'all remember that. That's Cornell Morrell. I just tagged him. We was talking about him a few minutes ago. Listen. I don't know if y'all remember that's old school though. I just tagged him. I remember that song. But anyway, we was talking about a whole lot of stuff a few minutes ago. But I ended up getting a call, so I didn't have to answer it. But but we was talking about that, his music and other people's music, that a lot of people working in the background, or you may not, they didn't get as big as you felt like they should have. That people they not, oh yeah, they did some good stuff. I remember this song, and this is Cornell Morrell. So if y'all don't remember this song, go back on YouTube, Cornell Morrell. I tagged him, so you can go back and listen to all of his music, and this bring back it's gonna make you remember where you first heard this. I was just talking about you, mister. How are you? Again. But I found this song and I was like, I remember this song. Don't judge me. Okay, don't judge me. Listen. I remember this song. Thank you for great music. Thank you for great music, amazing music. Folks forget about good music or whatever. Yes. Listen, don't behave. But if go back, y'all YouTube it or whatever y'all listen to music on. If you on Apple Music, I'm an Apple person, so if you're on Apple Music or any other where you stream music from, type in Cornell Morel. And you're gonna listen to music that it's like these are songs. This is what you call gospel songs. When you listen to these, listen to the words. Listen. But if you have not, this is a good time to go and listen to his music. His music is, yeah, I remember. So I'll go back and do that. But earlier we was discussing stuff that we're missing out on. I went back and read some of the comments from the live a few minutes ago. I went back and listened to read some of the comments from the last live I just did, and that was a good from Miss Kristen. She put on there that the people knowing how to dress when they come to interviews and stuff are going to try to get a job, not even just for the interview, but just to apply for a job. It's just so simple. We just don't even care anymore. We feel like, okay, well, this is the way the signs of the time, and this is how I dress on a normal. But you're going to impress the company, the people that are in charge. So you have to dress your best when you're going to get a job or to be on a job interview. You're going for your best. And I was gonna say, she was on there. The comments was talking about her. People coming in not dressed appropriately, and not only that, they're not knowing how to iron their clothing. I was telling somebody, I think yesterday, and I think I said it the other day too, where people they don't even know what ironing is anymore. Everybody just pulled everything out the closet or whatever as is, and they don't run an iron over anything. You just like, you're not even looking at yourself in the mirror and see how crazy you look with your clothes not being ironed. But a lot of people don't feel like they should be ironing their clothes, and that's not the case. You should always make sure you're looking presentable, especially if you're going out to get a job, you're going out to apply for something. You want to look your best. It's like giving God anything. You don't just throw out and give him no anything or whatever you feel like you just feel like he should just have that particular day. But you go and give you your best. You're going for a job interview. People, you still got some old school people, or you got people that have professionalism and they know the way you should become. I'm not saying you got to come in there with your stilettos on and you barely knowing how to walk in them, but you're looking presentable. You're looking like somebody. You look like you're coming for the real deal, that you're not coming to play no games. You come to get a job. That's what your goal is supposed to be. Don't just come in there and just the first thing you see, you grab it and just try to hide and tuck and do this. Instead of looking presentable, I got my mindset. I already prayed about this job. I'm gonna get this job, and how I get it, I'm giving them my great first impression. I'm gonna give them I'm gonna give them the extra me, even if this is not who I am. Until I land this job, until this position is in my hand, until I start being on payroll, I'm gonna give them the real me. I'm gonna give them all of, or I'm gonna give them present myself presentable to them, because I want this job. And if you go dressed like you don't want the job, you're gonna be like, because they're gonna look at you and be like, you just didn't care. You just got up, you was running late, you didn't put no thought into your clothing, you didn't put no thought into your hair, none of that. I'm not saying you got to put on all a pound of makeup, and I'm not saying none of that. Making yourself look presentable, to be impressive to the people that is getting ready to hire you, to be a part of their company. You're a representation of them. That's like when you leave with your kids, your spouse or whatever, y'all are a representation of each other. If your spouse looking crazy and you looking nice, they gonna start questioning some things. If your kids looking crazy and you looking nice, folks gonna start questioning some things. Be like, okay, what was you thinking, baby? What's going on? Y'all all right? Your mama all right? Your daddy all right? Because when you're leaving, you're representing your family when you leave the house. When you're becoming a part of somebody's company or their business, you coming I know when I was in the building at work, it was some folks, on Mondays, they looked like they was going to the washateer. I was like, we just ain't gonna wait till Friday to put on what you looking like. And people thought that was something, because you just dress up all the time and you always doing. I said, that ain't it. They look like they gonna go wash clothes. Like, actually about to go to the laundromat. And I'm trying to figure out, this is on a Monday. Like, you knew you was going to work Monday, so you should have had, so I'm not saying you have to dress like you about to go to prom or something. I'm just saying dress appropriately and impressive enough to where people can take you serious. A lot of people just look at your clothing and be like, I can't even take you serious, because if you don't even have no thought process in how you dress, no thought process in how you look when you present yourself to come be a part of somebody's company or coming to do, how can I take you serious? You can be the smartest person in the building. You can know it all. But when you come and folks you walk into a meeting, they look at you, you just like, no, like you just didn't want to put on 2 socks that look like you like close enough, like almost close. You ain't want to put in the same family. I know this one probably got a little lighter than that one, but you ain't want to be in the same family. You did not want to plug the iron up and run at least across the top, the front of it. You didn't want to do that. You have people that are like that, but what I'm saying is we have to represent, or we want things. We have to make ourselves look like we want something. You need something, make yourself look like, I know I'm not talking about, I know folks probably taking it a whole nother way, but what I'm saying is, if you think about it, now you do, Miss Kristen is right, and y'all go back and read her comments from the last video. She did point out that she had somebody she was interviewing, so more than likely, I didn't even ask her, or I didn't comment on it yet, but more than likely, she probably is not going to hire that young lady because of the way she came in there, and she probably knew it all, or knew a lot, or she probably have experience in that position or whatever. But why? And you don't have there's no in your appearance. Your appearance is kind of like off to me. And then I think she said the young lady was talking broken English, and we just so used to it, like we're on the phone without. No, you need to find something else and get your professionalism on to land this job. Once you get there and do all that, okay, go on and be all that. But once you before you get there, at least present yourself like you want a job, or you buy business, and that same way, if you are owners, or you own something, you in charge of something, you present yourself well too, because people don't want to come in, they just looking at you and be like, oh, they just don't care about life, like they just didn't want to run. My husband said, you just don't want to run by no cone. You don't want to look like somebody. You don't want to feel like. I'm not saying every day you got to feel like you got to be all cute. Some days you just feel like, hey, today is a ponytail kind of day. Today is just like, I don't feel like putting on none of that extra stuff. You're just not feeling that. But I'm saying majority of the time, you need to present yourself looking like somebody can take you serious. And a lot of people, that's the way they feel. If you look like you're about business, I could take you serious. I ain't even about the clothing or whatever, but you looking like you come for business, you come for a job. If we come in here to make money, or if we come in here to do things to make ourselves look like somebody, let's do you, because the way you came at me, you make me know, that lets me know that you want, you about business, and you come to do the right thing. Hey, how are you? How you been? But a lot of times we don't feel like that's the thing. We feel like the way we present ourselves to these companies or to people. Hey, lady guys, say whisperer. How are you? I'm just piggyback off in the first live we did. The first live, we was talking about some good stuff. We was talking about people posting stuff, and they posting wrong. And I'm not saying there is an etiquette with posting. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying we out here talking about, we gonna have a fish fry. We gonna have, what it was it? I can't remember what it was, but they put apostrophe between the Y and the S for Friday. And it was kind of like, you don't need to do that unless you're talking about ownership. You're going into another word. But you just said, we're gonna have a car wash on Saturdays. And you got an apostrophe in there. Why is there an apostrophe? So we was talking about that kind of stuff on the other line. It ended because I got a call. So I came back, and I seen before I came back, I read some of the comments on the other one. I was talking about Miss Kristen that comes on here. She was discussing, she did a job interview for a young lady, and she said the young lady came in dressed any kind of way, her clothes wasn't ironed, and she had on, and she was talking broken English, and it was just really, like, it wasn't good. So the young lady probably know the job. She know what she's doing. She know how to handle herself. But because the way her first impression she gave to Miss Kristen, it was kind of like, I can't. Because how I know you're not going to come in here, you can mess up a client by what and everybody looking, and now I got to translate. I know what you're saying, but why should I have to translate, and you should know better? Or coming in, job interviews with slides on, or we got football socks with slides on and some skinny jeans, and we just not ourselves. I was telling one of my friends, I was like, people don't earn anymore. My husband earns, and I try to earn before him because it takes him 5 hours to earn a pair of pants, it seemed like. So I try to earn before him because he takes too long to earn. And I'm not doing all that, and I'm finna knock these wrinkles out. I'm gonna earn, but it ain't gonna be all this where it's a whole job I'm on. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. But on the other hand, though, you have people that just don't even care anymore. We just so good with the signs of what's going on. The way life is now, why dress up to go to an interview? My looks is gone because I'm pretty, or I got a shape, or whatever. That's gonna land me this job. But people still look at you. You coming in there and your pants up under you. I'm not hiring you. You're not gonna come. You slouchy. I can't, because you coming and you representing this company. You coming in representing my business. You coming in representing me. It's like your kids. When you leave the house, I need everybody to make sure y'all looking together, because if folks gonna look at me and they're like, I don't know how to teach my kids how to put on some clothes, or you don't know how to dress, or you don't know how to earn, that's a reflection on me. So yes, you need to be dressed appropriately because you want people to take you serious. I can't take you serious if I'm looking upside your head and you just looking like, okay, it's a plait right here, and then there's something that, like, you was halfway taking it down, but you wasn't sure if you should plait it like the rest of them. I can't take you serious. And if I can't take you serious, how can I bring you into this business? Or how can I know that you're going to do the job right? You may act like the way you look. And to me, that's not good. I'm not judging no book by its cover. I'm just saying how companies are. I'm just saying, if somebody that works in that field, she just put that comment out there. If somebody works in that field, they show up however. If somebody works in that field and they telling us, let's make sure our young ladies are putting on some clothes and we're coming for real for a job interview, let's comb our hair. Let's take these bonnets off and let's comb our hair. I'm not saying you got to come in there with a pound of makeup on and eyelashes and all this kind of stuff. I'm not saying that. But take the bonnet off, comb your hair, put you on some clothes, iron your clothes, put you on some deal, and put some clothes on that fit you. Not fit you to where you can't breathe. I'm talking about fit you to where you got your, you look presentable. You look like you ready to go for a job interview. Just, how people go at grandparent pass. Hey, how are you? Guys, they whisper. You know how when somebody grandma passed, or they dress all up, you just be like, who is that? I didn't even know they can dress like that. Put something like that on, like you about to get ready and go to a funeral or something. Maybe that's the way we need to tell people. But coming into a job, go with the mindset. Dress to impress with the mindset. I'm going to get this job. This money is about to help me take care of me and my family. I'm about to get it. Now, once you get in there and get comfortable or whatever, if you want to lay all that down, do you. But I'm just saying, you trying to take care of your family. You trying to do things that you trying to do things right. Go in there with, I'm coming in here and I'm going with this job, but I got to show them that I can do this, that I'm about business, that I can put all this extra, even if I am ghetto, or even if I am extra, or if I'm too much, I can put all that down and I can get my business straight and get on the same path. We miss all of that because we just so used to the trend. We don't even care. We just come any kind of way, some skinny jeans on and some flip-flops, some shorts or some or whatever, and we just don't care. That's us. We come with the back out, we come with all this. We don't care. It's because I feel like the way I'm looking, because they say on my resume, it already say what I can do. But they're looking at at how you dressed as well. They're looking at your appearance as well. You got to make sure that you come in looking together. You threw an iron on there now. You making sure you looking like somebody. Don't always think that the iron doesn't work. I ain't about to got time for ironing. We got time to text. We got time to be on social media. You got time to iron your clothes. You do. You got time to look like somebody, to comb your hair. Find you a comb. They sell combs in these little things, and I'm just saying, they sell combs in these little packs and stuff, and they're not as strong as they used to be, but it's a comb. Comb your hair. Do something with yourself. Make sure you're looking presentable when you're going out to get these jobs. When you're going out and you trying to land a contract, you trying to land you trying to get employees, whatever, make sure you look the part. You can't expect for somebody else to have a certain look and you don't look like it either. Don't come at nobody any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Don't just throw yourself out there and just be like, oh, this was real life. Like, you just gonna get out and come in here and look like that. Just gonna walk in here with your slides on. Then the flip-flops that actually flop. I'm sorry, that is a bother for me. I'm just like, so people actually use the flop on the shoe. Okay, I'm just asking, hey, sir, how are you? Guys, they whisper, how you been? I emailed you back. I already emailed you back. But still, present yourself like you coming to land a job, or like you're for real about getting business done, and to make sure that you're taking care of your family. Again, once you get in there and everything, you'll understand it. Make sure you learning the correct way to spell things. So filling out an application, learn how to fill out an application. There are so many videos, so many classes, so many things that we can get involved in to learn how to do these things, but we are afraid. We don't want to do it. We don't have time. We don't want to learn nothing. We don't think that this is great information for us. We don't care. We don't want to learn Microsoft Word. We don't want to learn anything dealing with Microsoft. We feel like we can just fiddle-faddle through stuff and that's just going to get us by. No, you ain't got time to get on Microsoft Word if they telling you to take a spelling test right then and you spelling apologize with an S. No. Word, listen. Apologize is not with an S. Realize is not with an S. But we putting S on there because we feel like that's the way it should be. Stop changing stuff. That's not correct. So when they go in there, because some jobs will have you doing tests online or whatever, and they just, you up there arguing with the people. That is how you spell realize. No, it's not with an S. So if you putting that, okay, you can stop today. It's with a Z. Maybe Urban Dictionary is doing it. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I haven't done all that research just as of yet, but I think I'm going to have to look into that, because there's some things that we miss out on because we just don't want to change. We feel like, again, what I said at the beginning of the last live, we feel like we're always right. What we say and what we doing is always the right thing. We don't think there's room for change. We don't think we can change anything. We think we can just go with what's being done and say it right because we said it. That's the way it is. I just want us to know, apostrophe, you have to know when to use an apostrophe. These, we going over there on Saturdays, and then you got an apostrophe between the Y and the S. It's wrong, okay? If your last name ends with an S, you don't need an apostrophe between the last two letters. You don't need that. If the apostrophe, if your last name ends with an S, you don't need an apostrophe in another S. Like, that's too much, okay? Let's not, all right? But there are ways we can get this as resources out here that we can get this information and help each other out as much as we can. I don't know everything. I'm all right with what I know. I can help out with, and let's make sure we just helping each other out, because when we go out of here in the real world and we're trying to go out for loans and we're going out for contracts and we're going out for different stuff for businesses or whatever, we want to make sure we on a straight and narrow, and we can't do that. We can't do that when we don't know. And we feel like we know and we're wrong, and we're wondering why we're rejected so much. It's because we're wrong and we don't want to change. We said, we 52, we said, ain't nobody changing me. What I said is what it is, and I'm not changing any of that. They gonna hire me because, my great-granddaddy was, they daddy's, whatever, and that's why they gonna hire me or they gonna put me in a, because I've been doing it for 20 years. I still have a look that I'm looking for when I want you to represent my business or represent my company or represent this position overall. Hey, how are you guys? They whisper. Anything that I'm doing, I want to make sure that I'm presenting myself well. So when you're going out for these job interviews, a lot of them are virtual, at least look right from the top up. You know, if that's all you're showing, if you're doing a virtual interview, look right from the top up. Look like you took some time out to do something with yourself, okay? Again, I'm not saying you got the word makeup and eyelash and all that, but look presentable. Look like you took some time out to take care of you, because you're trying to land a job that's going to take care of you and your family. You got a position that you got people you're going to be working over, and you want them to take you serious. They can't take you serious if you look in any kind of way. People look at that. Again, Miss Kristen that I met maybe about a month ago, only on Facebook, that's the only way I know her. She she put that out there. I think she's an HR rep or whatever, and she put that information out there. She said, I seen a young lady that came in here, didn't look like she took time out to earn nothing. Like, she just came in here, clothes wrinkled, she got on anything, she talking broken English, she just look, I can't hire her. People still do that. So let's make sure that we're teaching these kind of things that are appropriate for us to know. This is good information for us. Don't feel like you know everything, because no one knows it all. There are some things we all can work on, some sections in life that we can work on. We don't know it. So if you don't know, you get the assistance. It's like computers and cell phones. Technology is taking over or done took over. It already has. So if you don't know certain things about technology or whatever, there are people that can help you get there. There are some people that can help you with what you're looking for, because everybody, again, don't know everything. But as a whole, as a family, on God's Day, as a family, if you know something that can help somebody, let's do it. I told y'all Saturday I was on the Awareness and Resources Symposium for Lip Gloss for Love. Very wonderful symposium. I was the facilitator for it. It was very, very awesome. Like, very awesome. Very informative. A lot of great information that I wasn't even aware of. But because I was on there, I was writing down, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know that. And they're telling you about mammograms. You're thinking you have to wait till you're in your late 30s, early 40s. They're telling you to start getting mammograms when you're in your 20s, your early 20s, because 30s, late 30s may be a little too late. So now you have to go into, they want you to do it earlier. That's their recommendation. But in reality, you need to be doing it in your 20s so they can catch things early. They don't tell you all of that kind of stuff. That's why I said it's a lot of the information that's not being put out there. We don't care to know, because we don't want to read. Folks don't want to read too much. You read anymore. Everybody just want to know, I'm going to read this little bit and I'm done. I'm going to, scam through it and that's it. I don't want to read everything, because we feel like we don't want to know. It's not that important. It's not going to happen to me. I think I was telling somebody last night about people feel like they won't die. They feel like they're just going to get old at 102, 5 million years old or whatever, and they'll die then. That's not how that's going to go. That's not how any of that works. So you prepare to make sure that you're ready when that time comes. But again, let's just make sure that all of these things are just covered. And if you don't know, it hurts nothing to find out, to ask. Not saying you have to go and sign up at this class and be there for 6 months or whatever, but there are some things that you want to further into to get a chance to know, especially if you don't know technology. This is like one of the better times to start trying to do it. It's to learn about what goes on behind the scenes with technology and stuff, because I'm telling you, I won't go too far into that, but I will leave it at that. So let's just make sure that we're doing all that. Again, as I stated in the first video, we're going to have 2 podcast episodes today. For those that are on the podcast, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and visit our website, guysday81.com, guysday81.com. Please sign up to be a part of our email subscribers list. It will pop up on there when you go to guysday81.com. There is a link at the top, or a little box at the top. put in your name and your email address. It will send you a confirmation email just to make sure that you're a human. And then there's also, if you click out of that by mistake, that's okay. You can go to you're still on the home page, go all the way down to the bottom, and you can put your name and email address there. Become a part of our email subscribers list. Anything that goes on first with God's Day, you will be first to know. Exclusive information, any drawings, giveaways, anything we do, any new products, whatever happens with God's Day, you will be the first to know because you are part of the email subscribers list. Again, that's at God'sDay81.com. If you would like to be a guest on the podcast, on our Facebook Live or other things, you can also email us at God'sDay81@gmail.com. Again, God'sDay, GODSDAY81@gmail.com. I would love to talk with you, chat with you, and see what's going on. You can talk about whatever, whenever, and there's no length of time. Also, with following us on Instagram, you stay updated on what's going on as well, and on our Facebook page, Twitter, and Pinterest. We also have a Pinterest account. So if you have not, please go and do that. We would love for you too. If you, if you have not went to the store page on our God'sDay81.com website, you can order your God's Day journals. They are $5. $5. When I say $5, $5. It has the God's Day logo on it. It comes with the ink pen that fits right here on the slot. And you can open it up with the little elastic band. Open it up and it has lines on there like notebook paper. And you can just write down whatever you want to. Grocery list, any type of note-taking, prayers, journaling, any of those things, you're more than welcome to purchase these on our website, God'sDay81.com. And they are $5 if you're interested, as well as God's Day t-shirts. They are for men and women, and they're for $12 from the sizes small to extra large. And if you're in need, if you want one, you can check us out on the website, God'sDay81.com. I believe I told y'all about everything. I did not. I also want to let you know about our YouTube channel, which is Whispers in the Pews. That is the name on the YouTube. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There are a lot of great videos on there since we've been doing God's Day or Whispers in the Pews. They're already there and uploaded. Of course, there's more that needs to be uploaded. But go to the YouTube channel, God's Day, Whispers in the Pews. Forgive me. And turn on your notifications, subscribe to our channel. Anytime new episodes or anything goes on with God's Day, you will be first to have the access to look and see what it is. As well as all the other things that we do. If you have not, you do know this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And we wear purple. I have my purple bracelet up here. My nails is pink, so that covers that for breast cancer. But domestic violence, please follow the Lip Gloss for Love page. It's a non-profit organization, which is called Lip Gloss for Love. If you see any postings or anything going on with there, please share the information. If you have not already went to follow, and share their page, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. There's also a website, which is lipglossforlove.org. You may have a family, friend, sister, brother, or cousin that may be in need of that information. If you see it being posted, please share it. So you can, they can get the information and they can get the assistance and help that they need. This is happening more often than any. The best we can do, if you can't be there physically or try to help somebody, especially if they don't want to discuss it, if we share the information, they can see the information and get the assistance that they need. Lip Gloss for Love is a great organization, nonprofit organization. That is the executive director is. Executive director is First Lady Rosalind Rayford. Awesome lady. I love First Lady Rayford. But please go out there and like Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter. And as well as go and like our church page, which is the new Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church. And we are also on Facebook and Instagram. So please go there and like on both Facebook and Instagram. If you have any questions, you need some assistance, you know how to inbox me. You can email me again at God'sDay81@gmail.com, as well as you can check us out on our website, which is God'sDay81.com. We would love for you to sign up and be there as well. Check out the advertisement page. The advertisement page has all kinds of information, church services, events, nonprofit organizations, small businesses, etc. Independent paparazzi consultants, independent Mary Kay consultants. There's a lot of great information that is there. Anything that is being podcast information, including God's Day, along with the Fragrant Lady and with Jesus and Justice by Dr. Tiffany Lloyd. I was going to talk about her earlier. She will be having Evangelist Jacqueline Carr on her show this coming Saturday at 4 o'clock p.m. on the Fishbowl Network. I have already posted that flyer on the godsday81.com under advertisements. Click on that and page down. You will see her flyer. As well, there is a musical this Saturday in Paris, Texas at the New Salem Baptist Church, I believe. That's the name of the church. But there is their third, it is the Paris Citywide third musical. I think I have that right. If not, I do apologize. But that is happening this Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. in Paris, Texas. So if you're interested, you see that flyer there. Please, please, please be a part of that. As well as on this coming Sunday is our Pink Sunday at the New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church. If you don't have pink, still come worship with us. We would love to have you. The address is 2219 Lamont Avenue, Dallas, Texas 75216. Well, the great, amazing, wonderful pastor is none other than the Bishop Dwight Collins. Please check us out. We will be on Facebook Live. Come on in. We would love for you to come and worship with us and have a great time. We only have one service this Sunday, and it is Pink Sunday. Just be ready to have an open mind, an open heart. Come with the expectation of receiving the Lord. He has something there for you, and you know you need to be there to receive it. God is good. He's been awesome to you. He loves you, and he cares for you. He wants you to stay on the right path. Continue to make him smile. Keep showing those beautiful smiles. Don't let anything or anybody stop you from being that great, amazing person that you are. You know you awesome. You know you great. You know you wonderful. You know you amazing. You don't need the world to tell you that. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I know I'm great. I know I'm pretty. I know I'm handsome. I know I got it all the way together because I got God on my side. I got Daddy God that's helping me get through every obstacle, every issue, every situation, any situation that I have. I know who my Daddy God is already taking care of it. He's an awesome God, and he's a wonderful God. He has never left you. He's never going to leave you. He always has your back. Just don't forget about him while he's blessing you and he's giving you what you're asking for. He's giving you what you need. Don't forget about him in the midst of all those things that you're going through, okay? I'm going to go. I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all evening. If the Lord says the same, I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget about the podcast. You can follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podcast Chaser, and others. But of course, click on the link that's attached to this video. It's going to show with all these great, amazing links. Click on that link that you would like to download the episodes. Start from episode 1. I think we up to like episode 100 and something, and there is more. So if you have not already downloaded a podcast, you can do so today and start downloading your episodes today. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your opinion. Let me know how you feel about it. You can email me at godsday81@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow if the Lord say the same. Remember, God loves you. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.